In this video, I'm going to conduct a paired sample t-test using a set of spss data that are derived from the BLHL class survey. And the research question that I'm using is that are there differences in scores on HIV tests among students before and after the HIV knowledge intervention program. Now, in order to conduct the test, I go to Analyze, Compared Means, and Paired Sample t-tests. I'm going to take these variables back. The variables that we need are total scores for HIV knowledge at time 1, that's the pre-test, which is already there, and then total score for HIV at time 2, which was the post-test. Hit OK, and this is the value that we need. The first table gives us the value for the mean number of students, the mean number of scores for HIV knowledge at time 1, which is 12.8, and total scores for HIV knowledge at time 2, which is 16.4. The total number of students who partake in both the pre-test and the post-test are 57, and then their respective standard deviation and standard error mean. The table that we are interested in is the paired sample t-test that tells us about the level of significant difference in the research question between time 1 and time 2. And the value that we are most interested in is the significance two-tail level. A p-value of 0.05, less than 0.05, tells us that there is a statistically significant difference. So since our p-value is 0.000, which is less than 0.05, we know that there is a significant difference between the scores for HIV knowledge at time 1 and the scores for HIV knowledge at time 2. We can also look at the 95% confidence interval that does not cross 0, and so this also tells us that there is a significant difference. The confidence interval also tells us that the mean difference, which is 12.8 subtracted by 16.4, which is negative 3.6, lies between the confidence interval negative 4.6 to negative 2.5, telling us that there is a statistically significant difference. Then we would go back up to the paired sample statistics. Here we will look at the means and see that the relation that the total score for HIV knowledge at time 1 is 12.8 and time 2 is 16.4. From the data set, since there's a statistically significant difference, we can tell that the knowledge for HIV increased before, increased after the test was taken, after the intervention program versus before the intervention program. Therefore, we can conclude that the intervention program helped increase the knowledge among the students because it bettered their test scores as well. Therefore, this is how paired sample t-test is conducted.